Hello everyone, my name is Ivan Alberti, and today I'll be giving you a tutorial on how to read from a comma-delimited file. Now for those who do not know, a comma-delimited file is often used to store data, and often the values are separated by a comma. Now before we begin the tutorial, I must inform you that this tutorial assumes that you have some background on Java programming and also using the NetBeans IDE, which will be used throughout the whole program in order to make this application work. An introduction quickly to the comma delimited file that it will be working with. It is a file that is text, and in it stores the first and last names of people, and those names are separated by a comma. Now keep in mind that often spaces do not matter. Jumping right into the Java application. Important things to note is that for this program, you will need to import Java input-output library and the Java utility library. Starting off, you will have to identify where your file is located. For ours, it is located in the source folder, delimited file reader package, and myfile.txt. It's important to also establish a string that will store each line from the text file that you'll be using. We will attempt to read the file with a try and catch clause. The catches will be for if the file is not found, missing, or deleted accidentally, and also an input-output exception, just in case a mistake is made. It's better to have the program tell you it's wrong than to crash unexpectedly. Jumping right in, your file reader is where you tell the file where you're looking. For example, ours is looking in my file. Therefore, my file path would be here. The buffer reader is used to wrap around the file reader. Buffer reader is what you will be using in order to read from the file. Each name, once it's gathered by the program, will be put into an array list that stores string. Here we've created two array lists, one to store all the first names and one to store all the last names. We will gather all the names with a while loop that says you will make a new line. The string we made earlier will be a buffered reader line, the line that it's reading, until what it reads is not null, meaning it's not empty or you haven't reached the limit of the file. Now in order to successfully split, you will have to use a string array. This array uses the split method found in the strings. The line we're splitting is the line we get from the buffered reader. And when you split the files, it will be in index 0 and index 1. What happens is while it's reading along, it splits every first and last names and then puts first names on the 0 index and last names on the 1 index. Meaning that when I store or add to my array of first names, it's added on. Now to ensure that we've put the information correctly, I've set up two advanced for loops. One to print out all the first names and one to print out all the last names. Now, it's important that I just caught. You will need to cut or close the buffered reader. How do we do this? Quite easy. In order for the actual file to be used again, you must close out the buffer reader. And this is how we do it. We simply write the name of the buffered reader, type the dot close, and now the file will be able to be used by other files or other programs. Now, I've introduced you quickly to all the aspects of it. Let's see how it works. Here we have the first advanced loop putting out all the first names. And here's the second advanced loop putting out all the last names. And again, this is achieved by using the file reader, buffered reader to store information into these arrays. The key component, the actual splitting, happens at the line.split method. Thank you for watching my tutorial. My name is Ivan and happy programming.